Before we begin the video, we want to let you know this is not financial advice and the video is for educational and learning purposes only. Even though Bitcoin gained headlines over the past 5 years, there were other cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrency platforms which racked up more impressive gains and traction among developers. Stellar was one of them. In 2017, the value of Lumen, which is Stellar's cryptocurrency, grew by almost 35,000%. In 2018, the value collapsed by 77%, but then the price was relatively stable throughout 2019 and 2020. Performance improved in 2021, with an increase of 226% from January through March. Its market cap as of September 2021 was $6.96 billion, and it will keep on increasing until it skyrockets. Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we'll be taking a look at everything you need to know about Stellar and whether or not it's a worthwhile investment for you in 2022. So without any further delay, let's dive in. What is common among the fastest growing blockchain platforms? The answer is simple. All of the emerging blockchain platforms are betting their money on 3 winning combinations: increased speed, scalability, and reduced cost of transactions compared to the older predecessors. Stellar blockchain is no different. Currently, Stellar is among the top 10 popular blockchain platforms. Stellar Lumens, or XLM, is one of the leading cryptocurrencies with steadily rising acceptance and adoption in the market. So let's get started with a brief introduction of what Stellar is. Basically, Stellar is a payment protocol based on the distributed ledger technology. It allows quick, cross-border transactions between any pair of currencies. In many ways, it is similar to other blockchain-based cryptocurrencies. It is a decentralized network on which users can create, send, and trade several types of cryptocurrency. It was created in 2014 and launched in 2015 with the mission of bringing the world's financial systems together under one network. According to their website, Stellar Blockchain is a platform that connects banks, payment systems, and people and is intended to move money quickly, reliably, and at almost no cost. Stellar posted a video on their YouTube channel with the title "The Power of Stellar." Well, I couldn't agree more. The main power of Stellar is that no matter what kind of money you use, you can transact, send, or receive, or whatever you want to do. There is absolutely no barrier of money kind or even smartphones. If you don't even use a smartphone, you can still benefit from their services. Do watch that video. Anyways, let's proceed. Stellar shares several similarities with Ripple. Its founder, Jed McCaleb, also co-founded Ripple. So, there's that. Much like Ripple, Stellar is a payment technology that aims to connect financial institutions and drastically reduce the cost and time required for cross-border transfers. In fact, both payment networks used the same protocol initially. However, this is where the similarities end. A fork in Stellar's protocol in early 2014 resulted in the creation of the Stellar Consensus Protocol, or simply SCP. Both systems also have foundational differences. While Ripple is a closed system, Stellar is open source. They also have different customers. Ripple works with established banking institutions and consortiums in order to streamline their cross-border transfer technology. Whereas, Stellar is focused on developing markets and has multiple use cases for its technology, including money remittances and bank loan distribution to the unbanked. Like any other blockchain platform, transactions on the Stellar network are added to a shared and distributed public ledger. It uses a consensus algorithm called the SCP, which I have mentioned earlier, based on the Federated Byzantine Agreement. SCP facilitates fast transactions at lower costs, with everyone on the network reaching an agreement about a transaction's validity within a few seconds. Each participant, called a node, that helps add transactions to the global ledger, selects their mini-network of other trusted participants. These mini-networks are called quorum slices. The extensive Stellar network can reach a consensus on valid transactions and add the same to the ledger quickly as long as quorum slices overlap. Stellar has been on fire recently. On May 24th of this year, cryptocurrency exchange Mercado Bitcoin announced that the Stellar Development Foundation is joining its CBDC consortium that's involved in Brazil's Lift Challenge for a digital Brazilian real. Those of you who don't know what a CBDC is, well, it means central bank digital currency. The Central Bank of Brazil had previously stated that a digital real pilot could start in the fourth quarter, consistent with Stellar's reference to the second half of 2022. So basically, this challenge is exploring various potential use cases for a digital currency. In some ways, the Mercado Bitcoin Consortium might be the most straightforward because it aims to demonstrate delivery versus payment or instant settlement for crypto assets. Of course, that's something that happens all the time with stablecoins. Other participants in the Mercado Bitcoin Consortium include Bitrust and CPQD. Every blockchain has its own terminologies. Stellar is no different. Let's just have a little insight of anchors. Well, anchors connect the Stellar network to traditional banking rails so that all the world's currencies can interoperate on a single, seamless platform. By providing access to local on-off ramps, they empower the apps and services built on Stellar to provide borderless access to financial infrastructure. And now I think it's time to go into a little details of Lumen, the Stellar currency. Lumen powers the entire range of operations on the blockchain network. At the inception of the Stellar network, 100 billion lumens were created. The only other mechanism for its creation is inflation. There is a fixed 1% annual inflation on the lumen creation rate to account for economic growth and lost lumens. The newly created lumens are generated every week and distributed via a direct voting method. Lumens also act as the intermediate currency that allows Stellar users to execute trades quickly. A built-in protocol automatically converts money sent through Stellar to lumens and then to the desired coin. For example, if you send a payment in US dollars to someone in Mexico, Stellar converts the payment to lumens, and the recipient can receive the payment in pesos. It takes only seconds to complete the entire conversion, making it easy to send and receive money from anywhere in the world. Hence, the power of Stellar. Stellar Quest started as a gamified experiment and is maturing into a full-fledged, educational experience. Stellar Quest is an approachable place for beginner to advanced developers to not only explore the Stellar network but to learn about blockchain in general. And you know what? Stellar Quest is being split into two main parts. Stellar Quest Live and Stellar Quest Learn. Stellar Quest Learn is our evergreen guided educational experience. It won't function much differently than the existing Stellar Quest site. With Stellar Quest Learn, you can go at your own pace. Completing each quest earns you a unique, fresh NFT badge, which is a coming soon project that you'll be able to display, or boast about, in your Stellar Quest profile. And well, Stellar Quest Live will continue to host live events periodically as a separate and supplemental experience to learn. Keep your eyes out for live event announcements in our Stellar Dev Discord, Stellar Quest Discord, and Twitter. Financial technology, or simply fintech companies around the world are trying to solve one of today's most important problems. The problem? Well, how to provide equitable access to a reliable, affordable, and efficient global financial system. Well, Stellar is the answer. Fintech Stellar closed an oversubscribed $7 million initial funding round and launched a public beta on its credit building and financial tools platform, according to a company press release. They further revealed that Stellar will develop comprehensive money management tools, partnerships for loan and credit card offerings, and financial literacy resources. Let's understand how cross-border payments work. The current process for cross-border transfers is a complicated one. It requires domestic banks to maintain accounts in foreign jurisdictions in local currencies. Their correspondent banks must operate a similar account in the original country. The Nostrovostro process, as it is known, for cross-border transactions with fiat currencies is a lengthy one involving conversion and reconciliation of accounts. Stellar's blockchain can shorten the delays and complexity drastically. Lumen's cryptocurrency can also be used to provide liquidity and streamline the process. According to some reports, banks will use their own cryptocurrencies to facilitate such transfers in the future. All right. Well, so far so good. Okay. So, do you know about USDC? Well, if you don't let me give you a brief overview. USDC is basically USD coin, and it is a digital stablecoin that was pegged to the United States dollar. The goal behind USDC is to help the cryptocurrency sector become more user-friendly. And guess what? Stellar USDC combines the power of the Stellar network with a fully backed and trusted digital US dollar asset. Now, dollars can move anywhere, to anyone, in the form of Stellar USDC, and convert instantly into and out of the world's currencies. Isn't that amazing? Moreover, Stellar X is a user interface for the Stellar decentralized exchange with the ability to buy lumens via fiat asset issuers. Stellar's built-in decentralized exchange for crypto, forex, or securities can be used for this purpose. Users can swap between tokens using simple functions built into the protocol. This is something innovative, I must say. Stellar has been praised for its clean and organized documentation. Perhaps that is influenced by Stripe, a company known for easy-to-use APIs, who has team members invested in Stellar. As a way to distribute lumens, Stellar runs build challenges. For example, they gave out 5.7 million lumens in the 5th build challenge. Check out some of the cool applications made. We are not sure how long these challenges will last, but for now they are posted every few months. It's a great incentive for developers to learn how to build applications using Stellar. Some of the curated resources include Stellar Developers, 5th Stellar Build Challenge Application Results, the Stellar Build Challenge, Stellar Core Documentation, Effectively Run Your Stellar Validator Node, Performance Tips, Stellar Expert Explorer, Projects Built on Stellar, Stellar Chained.io, and Stellar Partnership Grant Challenge. Along with the build challenges, Stellar offers a grant partnership program. If you are an organization looking to build on the Stellar network, you could receive lumens for your project. Now is the time to tell you about SDF. Well, Stellar Development Foundation, or SDF, is a nonprofit organization founded in 2014 to support the development and growth of the open-source Stellar network. SDF and Stellar seek to unlock the world's economic potential by making money more fluid, markets more open, and people more empowered. It basically helps maintain Stellar's codebase, supports the technical and business communities around Stellar, and is a speaking partner to regulators and institutions. The SDF currently holds 30 billion XLM to be used for promoting and enhancing Stellar. Part of that amount goes directly into grants and funding to projects building on and contributing to the growth of the Stellar network. Some of the grants are research and development grants, academic research grants, Stellar Community Fund, marketing grants, infrastructure grants, matching fund, and enterprise fund. Speaking of the enterprise fund, well, it is a venture-style fund for growing the open-source Stellar network. They make direct investments across all stages up to Series E or make acquisitions in global fintech or blockchain companies. Companies should demonstrate real and sustainable Stellar use cases and integrate within 1 year of investment. Best thing about Stellar is that they believe in sustainability. Sustainability and efficiency are integral to Stellar by design. Via the SCP, a low-energy consensus mechanism achieved through proof of agreement, the Stellar network is designed to connect financial systems so they can work together seamlessly. Being mindful of environmental impacts and building a culture of sustainability, they commit to reflect that as an organization. SDF strives to track, report, and remove travel and event-related carbon emissions as an organization. Stellar Development Foundation has a very keen interest in the betterment of our next generation. They believe that education plays an important role in helping Stellar be the blockchain people know and trust. To foster the growth and development of tomorrow's business leaders and developers, SDF collaborates with universities and other educational institutions worldwide to support and promote educational efforts that further SDF's mission to create equitable access to the global financial system. Their current academic relationships are with National University of Singapore, University of Nicosia, University of California, Berkeley, University of London, and Columbia University. Nothing runs alone. You always need partners. And so is the case of Stellar. IBM, MoneyGram, Techstars, Visa, and a bunch of others have partnered up with the next big thing, Stellar. Just like any other platform, Stellar also has wallets of different forms. The forms include hardware wallets, downloadable wallets, and web wallets. Hardware wallets include Ledger Nano S and Trezor. Downloadable wallets include Keybase, Solar Wallet, and Lobster, and web wallets include Coinbase. Here is the main team which practically runs SDF. Candace Kelly as Chief Legal Officer, David Maziers as Founder and Chief Scientist, Danelle Dixon as CEO and Executive Director, and Jed McCaleb, the Founder and the Chief Architect. No firm or company is successful if they don't have a future roadmap. Well, the 2022 roadmap of Stellar is structured around 3 strategic building blocks: increasing network scalability and network innovation, by increasing network capacity by an order of magnitude and through enabling trust-minimized innovation. Activating more network participation through ecosystem input and engagement that informs a long-term Stellar roadmap, driving greater commitment and ownership within the ecosystem, and bringing in new participants through partnerships, technology innovation, marketing, investments, and community activities. Demanding and promoting diversity and inclusion by doing the necessary research to know where we stand on the path to our mission, to understand the impact our ecosystem is making, and where we need to focus next to create a more equitable financial system and the network effects that we believe go hand in hand. If you are intrigued by now in investing in Stellar, well, we know that already. At the making of this video, the price of Lumen is $0.11 per XLM. Stellar Lumens is 88.13% below the all-time high of $0.94. You can buy it from any of the major exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Coincheck, etc. Anyways, always remember that we can only tell you the insights. The decision of investment should always be your own because this is your hard-earned money and crypto can be a little tricky with profits. And with that, we will wrap up. Tell us in the comment section what you think about Stellar. We hope you learned a lot about it, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon so you don't miss out on any updates. We will see you in the next video with some more amazing crypto information.